Welcome everyone. We are in Tier 1 today, this week, and we're racing in Monaco. At night, it will be quite interesting to see how the guys will do. A very nerve-wracking track. A lot of things can happen here. Let's find out who will take pole position today. Any cue if there will be rain, if any drivers are listening? Please let me know in the comments. Erwin will be the first one on track. Followed by Rocky and Face Pantera, I believe. And here we go. Decent turn one for Eowyn. Gotta be careful with the little bump there. No biggie. Very close to the apex there. The hairpin. Entering the tunnel. Oh, I think he aborted his lap. Yeah. Let's jump on Lancy. Nicely done here. Took a little bit of that sausage curve. Not sure if it's gonna affect his time a lot. And a 1:11.1 for Lanzi. Not a bad start, but I think he can do better. When trying for another one. And Gomez on the leaderboard with a 1:10.3. And Eowyn coming on the final straight. He's gonna set a 110.9, giving him P5 so far. Joel went for the medium tire. Not a bad idea. Aiming for a one stop. And Razzie today raced in Tier 3, Tier 2, and now we can see him in Tier 1. Amazing. 3 racer in Monaco in the same day. That's awesome. I believe FaZe will be the next one to pull a hot lap. Oh, Yari's on a hot lap. Let's find out what Yari can do. And there is Benz in front of him. I think he's far enough. Might be Fooders. Yeah. And a purple sector 2 for Yari. Careful, Fooders. Hey, that's very close. Might get a bit of dirty air there. And a 19.6 for Yari, giving him a P2. Great lap from Yari. Let's find out if... And we already have a purple sector 1 for FaZe. Entering the tunnel section. Oh, and he invalidate. The sausage curb got the best of him. Let's find out what Fooders can do. Fooder raced in Tier 2 today as well. He got P2, I believe, during a qualifying session. And he invalidates. Marcel Yu. NRL moved out of the way. Nicely done. And a purple sector 2 for Marcel Yu. And he invalidate. See Gomez, same spot, keeps it on track. Entering the final corner, final straight, opens up DRS. And what can he do? A 19.8 P3, that's good for P3. And we got Norge saying, go ass. There we go. Norge on the medium tire on a 111.3. I believe he can rack up some good points for Ass today. A very consistent driver. And Rijad in the final corner. He's gonna set his first time today and a 112.6. Let's jump on Yari, who might challenge our phase in P1. And got a bit of wheel spin there. Nicely recovered though. He didn't abort, so let's find out if he's ahead of his time in sector 2. Yeah, I think he did abort now. Marcel Yu on his hot lap now. Oh, very close to the wall there. He's 110 above his time, and he does abort his lap. Let's jump on Lenikowski. Touching the wall a bit there. He's at 310 under his previous time so far. Looks like he's going in the 110. Entering the tunnel section. And he invalidates. Let's go AlphaTauri boys and Norge Federico. Michael, who had bad luck today in Tier 2. I believe he had a glitch or something. His car kept spinning around. That is so unfortunate for him. Who do we got now? Max. He just came home. Not sure if he could practice a lot. Touching the wall there. And gets his rear tires hooked there. Yet he's gonna set 8th time, 112.8. I believe he can do better. And Lenikowski invalidated. We got Rocky going on. Very clean so far. He's about the same time he set earlier for Sector 1. Let's see if he can improve the other part of the track. We got a yellow flag ahead. It's Alfa Romeo. Staying out of the way, that's good. and very close to his previous time for Rocky. Let's see. Oh, goes deep and hit the wall. That won't do for Rocky. Straight in the pits. Joe Royal for second. A win. Let's jump on FaZe. He's currently on pole position. And Norge staying out of the way. Oh! When his teammate ghosted there. In the tunnel section. Doesn't invalidate like last time. He's 2 seconds, that won't do. Above his previous time. Let's see if Yari can challenge him. And 2 seconds above his previous time as well. They're still going. He's above his time too. Tom H took P2. That's a great lap from Tom H. And Norge on the soft tire, he's gonna try to pull himself up the ladder. Yari slightly under his previous time. We remember on the last lap we had Fooders a bit in the way. In sector 3. Let's see what kind of sector 2 he's gonna go. And purple sector 2 is 1/10 under his previous time. Entering the final sector. Very nice. And I believe that will be pole position, a 1:8.9. Great lap from Yari. FaZe still trying something. He's got a lot to catch up. He's 5/10 behind Yari so far. He did invalidate his last laps though. And a purple sector 2 for FaZe. Nicely done there. And oh, bit of wheel spin. And meanwhile, Norge pulled himself to P14. And that's it for the qualifying session here in Monaco. We have Yari, FaZe, Tom H, Fooders, who raced with us in Tier 2. That's amazing. Gomez, Joe Royal, Lancy, Razzie, who was in Tier 3, Tier 2, and now we can see him in Tier 1. Got P8, Eowyn, Marcel U, Rocky, NLR, Lenikowski, Norge, and Max Jong, and then Rijad. And that's it, folks. So, who do you think's gonna win it? Think Yari might have some pretty good odds there. Guess we'll find if it's gonna have some competition. Anything can happen here in Monaco. We didn't have any safety cars in Tier 2. I think we got pretty lucky. The safety crew's working pretty fast here, apparently. They don't trigger that easily. So the session's about to start. Monaco, such a mythic Grand Prix. Very nice to race at night here. Gives an extra and here we go. Formation lap is on. So everyone outside of the top 10 will start the race on the medium. I'm not sure if the best strat will be 2 stops or 1 stop. It was fairly tight in Tier 2 with both strategy, but I believe 2 stop might be a little better. And the grid is forming up. Let's try to catch a decent view for the race start. Here we go. And 5 red lights. Lights are out. We are racing here in Monaco. And so far so good. I don't think we got, and there is NLR in the Alpine that got caught up in something. And not a lot of position change so far. Gomez took on P4. Ewin P8. Lenikovsky jumped up 2 positions, and so is Max Young. And the biggest loser so far is NLR, but I believe he can catch up on the guys and make up for that mistake. Very hard track to overtake here. Joe Royal right behind his teammate Fooders. Very, very close. Don't think there's enough room to pull something before the hairpin. Might be able to do something in the tunnel section. We'll have DRS on the next lap. We already have some gaps between P2 and P3, 1.5 seconds. Tom H will be out of the DRS. And already 3-second penalty for Tom H. And DRS is enabled. We might see some move. Maybe Gomez on his teammate. And Rocky had to stop. Probably got caught up in an incident. And a 3-second penalty for Max Young already as well. And Gomez gonna have DRS. Doesn't use too much ERS. Razi being very close to Eowyn. Right in the gearbox. And Eowyn make a small mistake. Razi gets on the inside. And they both give each other room. And oh, very close battle. Side by side in the hairpin. And Razi comes out in front. Now the battle continue between Lenikowski and Eowyn. Slight touch there, and oh no! Lenikowski goes in the wall. 3-second penalty for Joe Royal meanwhile. And Yari is already 3 seconds ahead of FaZe. And we got almost the same gap between FaZe and Tom H. So the top threes are running away, looks like. Max Young, I missed that move. I believe he did it with the DRS there. Does Eowyn has front wing damage? I don't believe he do. And Gomez and his teammate are the closest. Let's see what the teammates will do. Tom H is very low on ERS. Gomez is not that much better, but still a bit more. And Eowyn's dropping the position. He's now in the pit. Let's see what is the tire situation for everybody. There we go. Few guys going on the hard already. The back runners already made their stop. Let's catch up on Lenikowski and Eowyn. We remember, and Eowyn lets him through. We remember they had a bit of a moment in the tunnel earlier today. Three-second penalty for Eowyn. Got 8 seconds for Rocky. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe there's a 5 second that can be removed in there. Not much going on track at the moment. It will be interesting to see what the front runners will do with the tire strategy. It's so hard to overtake here in Monaco. The strategy can play a major role. Looks like Fuller's catching up on Gomez. And Immortal in the pits. I believe it's his second stop already. Let's find out. Yeah, might be. Razi with a 3-second penalty. And now Gomez is 5-10, at least in front of Fooders. Looks like Fooders made a mistake. And Choro is in the pit, going for the medium. He will be the first guy on the soft to pit. He's going for a 2-stop probably. He's gonna come out right behind Marcelu. Let's see if he can get in front. And a 10-second penalty for Eowyn. A major corner cutting there. Both in the hairpin. Marcel looks like he's struggling on those old soft. And in the tunnel section, Jorel with a decent exit, and it won't be enough. He's gonna have to wait for the DRS probably. Have a look on the inside, and doesn't make it. Very narrow track. Got a bit of wheel spin. Marcel locks the wheel in front a bit. And he's gonna have the RS. Doesn't use the RS. Looks like he's too far away. Trying to find some room. And on the inside of Marcel Yu, Joro gets the move done. Nicely done. Didn't lose too much time behind Marcel Yu. And now Rijad right behind Marcel. I think those soft tires are really cooked. And Tom H in the pit, he's going for the medium too. We got Lanzi. He's gonna go for the medium as well. So far, everyone's going for a two-stop probably. I think you can stretch the medium until the very end, but might not be the best option. And side by side with Rocky here. And Rocky concede. I think it's a good move. Might be able to stay within the DRS with Lanzi, get a bit of a toe there. We might be able to see a battle between Joe and Tom H, who just pulled in front. And all the front runners except Yari did pit for the medium. I believe Yari is going for a one-stop. He might go in the pit in the next lap for the hard compound or something like it. Oh, cut the wall there. That won't do. Let's see if Gomez can give a hard time to Joe Royal. He's very low on ERS, while Joe is on almost 60% of ERS. He can probably defend, and Yari going for the medium as well. Yet he stretched those soft pretty good, so I believe he will be able to see it through with the medium until the very end. And Joe into the pit. I believe he had front wing damage. Touched the wall there a bit. Razi tailing Rocky. Lost a bit of time on the hairpin. He had to go on second gear for that corner. That's very low. Might be struggling a bit with the setup. And FaZe pulls out the fastest lap, a 1:11.7. He's catching up on Gomez. And Tom H very low on ERS, trying to find a way to get past Max Zhang. And Max Zhang with another 3-second penalty. Lanzi as well. Yari with a 1:10.6. Oh, and Max Zhang hits the... And Tom H won't be able to get past him. And we now have 4 drivers right behind each other. And the Aston Martin are really eager to get past Max Zhang. Max has Checo today, yeah. He's pulling some great move from for the AlphaTauri. Lanzi might be able to catch up on the guys. Some strong defensive move by Max. And Fooders now gets past FaZe. Sees the opportunity. And now Max gets into the pit. He's done his job. And FaZe is quite high on ERS. He must be looking to gain back his position on Fooders. Fooders is very close to the 1 second with Gomez. He might not be able to catch the DRS for the next straight. And he's out of the DRS. Can he defend against FaZe? FaZe doesn't give up too much ERS. Maybe he's looking for a weakness in Fooders driving and take advantage of it. It's now right in his gearbox for the hairpin. Is he close enough to get something done in the tunnel section? He's giving up a lot of ERS. Goes on the inside. Whoa, very close battle. Fooders had to go off track, but FaZe gets the job done. And Rocky will have DRS. Might be able to defend against Marcel. NLR let them through. Rijad, sorry. Marcelu on fresher tires. Can he get the job done on Rocky? Using a lot of ERS. Take a look on the inside. Whoop. And Rocky concede, I believe. Guess it's a smart choice. Better safe than sorry. Fooders with another 3 seconds. Let's have a quick look on the penalty situation. We have a lot of 3 seconds so far. Yari, FaZe, Marcelu, and Rijad, and so is Norge, are out of the penalty. Very hard time for Norge, our Haas driver. Let's see how many stop people have made so far. Joe Royal is the only one who did a 2-stop. Rijad didn't stop yet. All other driver already done 1 stop. We might see a lot of the guys going for the 2-stop strategy. I guess we'll find out. A safety car could affect everybody's race. So far, everybody kept it pretty clean. Only Eowyn DNF. I missed that, not sure what happened. I believe Rocky might go for a pit soon. He's on 18 laps old medium. You can see major difference between him and Joe. Joe has to go for alternative lines to try to maximize the speed and stay right behind Rocky, waiting for the good opportunity to get past him and unsettle the car a little bit. No problem, he recovered pretty good. Let's jump on the teammates in front. Both are completely out of ERS. Looks like they are putting pressure on each other. And Marcel with the 3-second penalty now. So everyone except Yari, FaZe, and Norge have penalties so far. And Joe couldn't get in the DRS. That won't be enough. Slight touch No problems though. It is so hard to overtake in Monaco. Joe is losing quite a bit of time here behind Rocky. Some good defensive move by Rocky. Won't give his position that easily. Joe has to work for it. Let's find out if this DRS straight will be the good one. And he's right behind and looks like he's gonna make it. He's giving all he got. And nice overtake by Joe. Can Rocky answer? Trying to find a way. There's no room, and oh, Joe recovered very nicely. A little bit of Tokyo drift here. Pulling out some fancy moves. And Lenikowski's on a blue flag. Needs to let him through at least. Nicely done. Doesn't interfere with the battle up front. FaZe has a lot of ERS and cut the wall a bit there. And both Aston Martin are super low on ERS. FaZe has get 15 laps to catch up on these two guys. Although you really need to plan your move here in Monaco, unless you can benefit from a mistake from the driver in front. He's gonna gain some time here with the DRS. Some slight mistake from FaZe. He's gonna have to do better to catch on the Aston Martins. So the top 15 will make some points. So anybody that can finish the race will earn some point here today. Yari is an alien in Monaco. Well, he's truly on the esports level. He's very proud to see him perform that well. And Yari signed up with the DRA team. Quite exciting to see how he's gonna do with those guys. 30 seconds ahead. We got no match here today. And now FaZe is really close to Gomez. He needs to run some clean laps to... He's right behind him. That might be enough for the next DRS straight. Then that sausage curb got him a bit. Lenikowski goes through him. He's on blue flag. Hopefully it won't affect phase race too much. Lets him through. Very kind from Lenikowski. Marcel now. Very close to Razzie. Oh. From the outside. Great move from Marcel. Another 3 seconds. Let's have another look at the penalty. We got Joe Rocky and Lenikowski, and so is NLR on 6 seconds. Most of the rest of the grid is on 3 seconds. Some of the guys caught up that 3 seconds quite early in the race, like Tom H, I believe, got it on the first lap or something. So far, looks like he kept it on track. And FaZe really is having a hard time to get past the Aston Martins. Giving away a bit of ERS. Can't get past Max Jung DNF. I missed that. The Aston Martin are trying to gain back some ERS. Gomez is now within the 1 second gap of Tom H. He's gonna have the ERS to defend against FaZe now. So that's a whole different ball game. If he does, I think he's a bit too far, won't get the RS. Yari is truly on another planet here today. He's almost a complete pit stop ahead of everyone. So I believe FaZe got a better sector 1 than Gomez, but can't quite get the best exit he can out of the last corner to catch up on Gomez. He might also be waiting to get the move done later on the race, only to make sure the Aston Martin won't catch up on him. Because he's keeping a lot of ERS so far. And another 3-second penalty for Razi. And something happened to Yari. He lost 15 seconds. I think he lost it somehow. And NLR let Rocky go, I think, or Rijad. Oh yeah, the guys are catching up on Yari. He might have to pit. His front wing seems okay. And I think... Oh... Still a bit too far. Oh, I'm gonna have to decline this phone call. We'll call him later. And a 3-second penalty for Yari doesn't change much, since Tom H and Gomez also have a 3-second penalty. And Gomez has the RS to defend, and Yari goes into the pit, went for the soft compound. It's gonna have a lot to catch up on the other guys. Comes out 7 seconds behind Fulvers. Yet he's already melting that 7 seconds. We'll have a little bit of a show there later on. And Gomez has the DRS again to defend against FaZe. Very hard task for FaZe today. Both Aston Martin are now in the lead, P1 and 2. Both of them are very low on ERS. But FaZe couldn't make the move yet. And Yari is completely melting that gap between him and Fooders. Gomez has DRS again. Phase goes a bit on the curb there. This will affect his speed on the straight. And Yaris get past Fooders already. I totally missed that. Fastest lap for Yari, 19.9. He now has 5 seconds to catch on Phase, with 4 laps to do. Phase has been on the Gomez gearbox for most of the race now. I believe if Gomez doesn't come closer to his teammate, that might be it. He won't have DRS in the next straight. And yet it is too far for Phase to catch up on Gomez. Meanwhile, Yari's closing in on the front runners. He's gonna put on a show for us. And now Lenikovsky under blue flag. And Yari's completely out of the ERS. And see the penalty. Yari's on 6 seconds. Oh no! Very narrow track. Quite difficult to do something here. The front runners won't let Yari pass that easily. There's no room here. And that battle at the having a look on the inside, can't get it done. But Phase will be out of the DRS range from Gomez probably in the next straight. Some slight touch there. Going wide to get maximum of speed there in the straight. And Yari's going for the outside line. Oh, and a touch, and he hits the wall. But Phase is free of penalty. Can he maintain? Can he stay within the 3-second gap of all the front runners? That battle with Yari cost him a bit of time there, and he might have some front wing damage now. Can't see from a clear angle if he does. And Yari's gonna challenge the Aston Martins now. Gomez as DRS, so might be able to defend against. Oh, bit of a touch there. Scratching the paint a bit. And Yari diving on the inside. Gets the job done on Gomez. It's now peeking on Tom H. Both of them are completely out of DRS, ERS, I'm sorry. A little bump there. Goes wide to keep maximum speed. Going through the corners. Opens up DRS. And he's gonna, photo finish, but Tom H is in front. Followed by, and now FaZe gets in front of the other guy because he didn't have any time penalty. We'll have Tom H, FaZe, Gomez, Yari, Fooders, Lanzi on the AlphaTauri, scoring some good points here. Nicely done. Marcel and Joe with 9 seconds, so is Razi. So we won't have... they will keep their P8 and P9. Razi will finish the race. Good job from him, a 3-0 today. And NLR and Norge will finish the race as well. Great job from everyone. A challenging track, that's for sure. Some very nice job from the Aston Martin team. Both of them are on the podium. And great job from FaZe to keep it clean, penalty free. That was quite impressive. Let's see. A lot of track warning. Catch this up for the records. And a quick look. Yari went for 3 stop. Missed that. Well, thanks for catching up with us, guys, and I hope I'll catch you guys next week. See ya. Bye now.